I'm Solomon Enos. I'm from Makaha, on the west side of Oahu. Welcome to Maoli Art in real time here at the convention center. We have about just about a dozen contemporary native Hawaiian artists, and so why don't you come on in? The idea for this space is it's an opportunity to share contemporary native Hawaiian art, to show that Native Hawaiian expression isn't just happening in the past, it's happening in the now and it's happening in the future. Especially at this time and day and age where our systems for relating to each other, our social systems and our systems for relating with the earth, from a global perspective, is extremely dire. It's very important for us to look back. To learn and then to perpetuate those kinds of values. And the arts are wonderful ways to do that on multiple levels. That we can support a collective global family. So, so to that I say it's all of those things. Leave of the work here, Uncle Jerry is one of the few artists who has been hanai'd or adopted into the family of this Maoli Art show. One thing I want to point out is Uncle Jerry is Hawaiian, but he's not necessarily Maoli. Uncle Jerry, he bathes in the water of the streams in the back of Kalihi. His family has a connection to that place. He is, of that place, and he is like a conduit for the culture, for our identity. He's a splint. He's a brace to make firm or help to realign. He's one of the people. He's one of the persons that helps to put the show on. He's the guy that's hustling and moving things around and getting things together and organizing.
Is it fair to say that Maoli artists have adopted non-native artistic styles and techniques?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think you're going to get the whole range. We've adopted and adapted a lot of our work. Our influences are, from the physical to the conceptual form. Or maybe like a haku. Yeah, like a haku lei. We're now weaving in to this lei our new experiences and our relationships with our global family. Now, Brooke Parker is the artist, and in this piece, it's a composite image. It's very literal, so it's easy to look at the piece and say, okay, I kind of get an idea of what's happening here. There's that immediate engagement that somebody from anywhere could probably pick up on. Is very accessible in that way, and it's just one of the styles that you're going to find in this show. This might be an example of where we have elements within the sculpture, we have parts of the sculpture which are discernible. Coming to me in this piece is how he's used the cordage. We have a personification of a canoe, of a va'a. Yeah? We have the arms, the strength. Very dynamic piece. Maybe there's a relationship, maybe the palawa symbolizing the ali'i, and maybe the ads symbolizing the maka'ainana, or the commoners. Here we have one of my pieces. My work, the information isn't as accessible. What I did for this piece, I took a petroglyph form. I then replicated it one over the other and made a composition of layers of petroglyphs. And by layering these forms one over the other, different facets begin to appear.